AM Lamar's and on 96.9 FM.
It's time now for the live broadcast of the 2024 Lamar's Community Homecoming Parade. This broadcast is being brought to you by Gretkin Family Eye Care, Arnold Motor Supply, Langle's Plumbing and Heating, Jim's Feed Supply, Rexwinkle Funeral Homes, Mester's Clothing, Sugar and Spice, Shop Gary Boutique, Hotop Jewelry and Gifts, New York Life Agent Al Potabom, Bling & Fashions, Kellen's Excavating, as well as DK Tree Removal, the Lamar's Agri Center, MRK Insurance, Century 21 ProLink Agent Julie Hurt, McCormick Distributing, OC Detailing, Little Rascals Preschool and Daycare, Pro Alignment and Tire, Budget Automotive, Hummer's Lawn Care, Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, as well as Colbag Hay and Grinding, Klein Installation, Nohava Construction, M. Catton and Company, Wicked Graphics, Simonson Chiropractic, Farm Bureau Agent Tyler Meekma, State Farm Agent Jake Bell, the Lamar's Barber Shop, Advance Eye Healthcare, and Lamar's Public Storage. Let's go live to downtown Lamar's for the parade broadcast.
Well, a very pleasant, good Friday afternoon, and welcome to downtown Lamar's. We have the 2024 Lamar's Community Homecoming Parade just getting started as we sit here on the corner of Plymouth Avenue and Plymouth Street and Central Avenue here in downtown Lamar's. Daniel Versteg with you, joined by a couple of Lamar's community students, Mason Pippin and Claire Suzamil. They'll be helping talk about the broadcast and talk about all the floats and displays coming by. We've got the Lamar's Police Department that has come by, but next up we have the American Legion, and that's Wasmer Post 241. Let's kind of talk about the Legion. What stands out about them? What do they do here in town?
You know, they're they make a lot of money for the veterans and the veterans' families, for the ones that are in need. Yeah.
So that's a great float to come by. The flags and the American Legion riders raising funds. So, boy, we got about 15, 20 motorcycles coming by. They're always putting up a great cause for our veterans, and glad to have them in the parade here as well. So that is the American Legion providing the colors, and so we've got plenty more to come here on the Homecoming Parade broadcast. Also want to remind you of the football game coming our way tonight. It is Lamar's and Spencer as we get the engines revved up here for the for the broadcast. It's a 7 o'clock kickoff, and there will be a tailgate getting things started at 5:30 at Lamar's Community Stadium. So that's still to come as far as homecoming festivities and fun in town. So next up on the parade route, it looks like we'll have the Lamar's mayor. That is Rob Bixaman, and he is coming by driving his convertible. Good to see Rob in the parade here as well. All right, next up, let's talk about, all of our homecoming royalty and stuff like that.
So for our MCs, we have Olivia Gomez and Aaron Lee. Big shout out to them. Members of Student Council, great representatives for the school.
Yeah, they did a great job on Tuesday, and here come our royalty.
We got Sienna Cass and Nolan Beamer and the Not OJ. Representatives of the Student Council.
Sienna Cass in cross country and Nolan on both dance and cheer. I think Sienna Cass is having a good season so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
sounds like they're having lots of luck on cross country this year.
Yeah, they just got done running in Sioux Center yesterday, so I give all those cross country runners props. I don't know if I could run 3 miles. My goodness.
Hey.
All right, more homecoming court. We got more candy on the way.
Let's go.
So
Brooklyn Maynard and Giovanni Cabongo.
Wonderful. Next up, who do we got on the next car here?
We got Jude Doherty.
And then we have Allie Cruz as well.
Wonderful. So many homecoming royalty members on the way here. Let's see. Next up, who's next on the ride?
Next up, we have Myrna Bowen.
And Asher Moss.
Wonderful.
And a beautiful red convertible.
Yeah, they got all the nice sports cars out
Yeah.
for them. It's great to see. So 2 more on the way here.
We got Reagan Davis and Carter Baumgartner. Another purple convertible.
Stud golfer right there.
Yes. Yeah.
Jude Doherty.
And then last up we have.
Next up, we have Charlie, and we have Jaden Nelson. Charlie Grossenheider and Jaden Nelson.
Well, wonderful. They are all part of the Lamar's homecoming royalty. And we're all up for King and Queen, but again, King and Queen are Nolan Beamer and Sienna Katz for the 2024 homecoming festivities. So that is that has come by. We'll be having the Lamar's Big Red Band on the way here in just a few minutes. But while we have a little bit of time, let's run down our sponsors and thank them for bringing us this broadcast of the 2024 Lamar's Community Homecoming Parade. Great sponsors like Gretkin Family Eye Care, as well as Arnold Motor Supply, Langle's Plumbing and Heating, Jim's Feed Supply, Rex Winkle Funeral Home, as well as Mesher's Clothing, Sugar and Spice, Shop Carry Boutique, Hotop Jewelry and Gifts, as well as New York Life agent Al Potabom. Well, we kind of got things going there with the parade pretty quickly, but let's kind of introduce yourselves. Claire Suzamil, Mason Pippett, tell us a little bit about yourselves, what age you are, what kind of activities you participate at Lamar's Community.
You got it, Clay.
So I'm a junior at Lamar's. I'm involved in dance. I do dance team. I'm on a competitive team at the Central Dance Academy, and then I also run track. I'm a big hurdler and 4x4, so shout out to track runners.
Absolutely. And shout out to Coach Dunn there.
Coach Dunn.
Yep, absolutely. So great. Mason, tell us a little bit about
Yeah,
yourself.
I'm Mason Pippett. I'm a junior. This year I'm playing golf and basketball, and then try something out. Go out for soccer. But I love the program of our basketball team, and yeah.
Yeah, practices are going to get started here probably in a month or so.
Yeah,
It just
I'm excited for that.
keeps rolling. So with that, that's great. Those are our helpful broadcasters joining us today on our homecoming parade broadcast. I do want to remind you as well, if you missed the homecoming coronation ceremony on Tuesday night, you can watch that back on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. We had a live stream of that, and you can tune in to what you may have missed as far as that broadcast is concerned. You can hear all about the homecoming royalty, all kind of their quirks and interests and things like that. Played a few games with them, so that was fun to be a part of on Tuesday night. And then the pep rally was earlier today, and of course the football game comes your way tonight at 7 o'clock. Well, let's see. The Big Red Band is on the way next. I know they've got some competitions and stuff. Do we have any things to talk about when it comes to the Big Red Band before they start playing here?
I'd like to give lots of credit to them. I just remember coming to school every morning and seeing them practicing right cracking on in the morning.
Yeah.
I think it's a big commitment, and I enjoy watching them at the halftime show.
Absolutely. Well, they'll be coming by here, and I believe they usually compete at Starfest, I know, and I think that's coming up tomorrow in Sioux City. So best of luck to the Big Red Band. Give them a little warm-up here as far as their performance is concerned. We'll be turning our mics off, or one mic off anyway, and we'll let you listen to the Big Red Band as they make their way through downtown Lamar's, and we'll do that right now. They're starting their drum line, so let's tune in to the Lamar's Big Red Band. There goes the Lamar's Community Big Red Band. Always a great job here for the homecoming parade, and happy to have them perform for us here on KLEM Radio. Well, up next, it looks like we've got the Booster Club on the way for Lamar's Community. They do such a good job of raising money for the athletic departments, and of course there's the music boosters as well. So also always looking for new members to help raise funds for the athletic programs here at Lamar's Community School. Next up, how about the Alumni Association? Do we have anything about them?
I don't know.
It says the 2024 LCSD Alumni Association Foundation was distinguished alum Rich Zitlow, and he is a 1967 grad. Moved back to Lamar's in 2012 after retiring from American Airlines. It's very interesting.
Yeah, very, very awesome. Rich Zitlow, good to be having him back in the community, retiring to his hometown to stick around. So good to have him as part of the Alumni Association and as part of the parade here today. Again, want to remind you, our broadcast of the 2024 Homecoming Parade is brought to you by Blangan Fashions, as well as Kellen's Excavating, DK Tree Removal, the Lamar's Agri Center, MRK Insurance, Century 21 ProLink agent Julie Hurt, McCormick Distributing, as well as OC Detailing, and Little Rascals Preschool and Daycare. So the parade continues on after the Alumni Association. Now we're starting to get into some of the great businesses that have ties to the community of Lamar's, and of course the high school and school district as well that give us so much of their resources and time to help out the school district. One of those up next is Premier Communication. Let's talk a little bit about them.
You can win big with their lightning fast internet and reliable TV and voice services from Premier Communications. They're honored to serve for Lamar's and their best services available with all their fiber optic network.
Well, wonderful. Premier Communications, a great sponsor here on KLEM Radio and a great part of the community of Lamar's, and they are tossing out some candy. We're gonna need some fillings or some cavities taken care of after this parade is over. Yeah, here comes another load of candy for us. So that will
stocked here at the table.
Yeah, you'll find we get pretty well inundated with candy as the parade goes along. So that's a tip and trick, by the way, for anybody that shows up to the parade. If you want candy, just hang around the KLEM table. We can't do anything with it until after the parade is over. But if you come by early enough, we might let you have a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Great. So that was Premier Communications coming by. Coming up next is the LEAP program. This is a great program here in town. Let's. What do we have on LEAP here?
LEAP is a Lamar's Community Education Enhancement Booster Club, raising money through Menu Masters. This event is on Saturday, October 19th, and tickets go on sale October 1st at the local banks.
Well, perfect. Mark that down, October 19th. That is a great time. Menu Masters has been going on for quite a while, so it's a good fundraiser for the LEAP program.
And some great food.
Yeah, that's the most important part, right? I mean, yeah, you eat. Good event, great food. That's a win-win. So good to have LEAP as part of the parade as well here today. And it is a pretty warm day today. Not something we're used to. It's having 85 degrees is kind of our high temperature for today in the middle of homecoming week. But I think all of us will take the heat over the 50s and 60s that we normally could.
Can't complain at all.
No, absolutely not. It's doesn't feel like football weather yet, but that's okay with me. So while we have a little break in the action as they let some traffic go by on Highway 3, we again want to remind you our broadcast is being brought to you by Pro Alignment and Tire, Budget Automotive, as well as Hummer's Lawn Care, Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, Colbeck Hay and Grinding, another great sponsor there, Clyde Insulation, Nohaba Construction, as well as M. Catton and Company. Again, the football game tonight, it is Lamar's Community and Spencer. That's a 7 o'clock kick. It'll be at Jim Lorenzen Field here in Lamar's with a tailgate happening at 5:30 as well. All right, up next is the Lamar's Elementary PTO. Let's talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, the PTO is made up of parents and teachers who work and support our elementary students in schools. PTO sponsors birthday breakfasts and teachers and students treats and other school activities.
Well, up next, I'll be biased on this one. It is the KLEM radio float. It's our vehicle driving the parade route. So good to see all of our great KLEM people walking in it, and they're making me take a picture as well. So that's always fun. But we are on 1410 AM and 96.9 FM, celebrating our 70th anniversary here in Lamar. So
nice.
Our official 70th anniversary is coming up here in a couple of weeks as more candy makes its way to the table. There we go. All right, after KLEM, we have, it looks like we have Prime Bank coming up next.
All right.
I got the Let's Go Dogs on the side there.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Prime Bank a little bit. Or do we have anything on them?
Oh, there it is.
I'm just really enjoying the flow. I think
Yeah.
it's correlating a lot with our theme this year, which was disco. Lots of good disco representatives on that float.
Absolutely. I got the
Charlie Brown.
Charlie
Charlie
Brown.
Brown.
Yep. Great to see the Peanuts on there. And
Snoop.
yeah, dressed up very well for the theme. Friday Night Fever is the theme of homecoming this year. And that was evident as far as decorations and all the kind of fun homecoming ceremonies and things like that. So Prime Bank, good to have them as part of the parade route. And, of course, again, another great sponsor here on KLEM Radio. Always happy to shout out our sponsors for their coverage, their ability to bring you such great programming on KLEM Radio. Many of the people on this parade route are sponsors on KLEM, and without them, we would not be able to bring you broadcasts like this one, our sports broadcasts, our news, weather, all that kind of fun stuff as well. This is the 2024 Lamar's Community Homecoming Parade. It is right here on KLEM Lamar's. If you would like to watch the parade, you can do so currently right now on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. A link to that is found on our website at KLEM1410.com, or if you just go to YouTube and search for KLEM Radio, we have a link to it there as well. So the 2024 Lamar's Community Homecoming Parade continues on as we are just celebrities right now.
It feels like it.
Paparazzi coming by, taking our pictures.
No
So
pictures.
yeah, all kinds of pictures happening here at downtown Lamar's. We are currently at Central Avenue and Plymouth Street. The parade route rolling down Central Avenue, and should be going on for the next probably about half hour or so. So if you haven't gotten down here for the parade yet, I encourage you to do so and see if you can snag some candy while you're at it. There is plenty of that, so bring a bag and you'll be stocked up for the long haul. All right. Well, after Prime Bank, it looks like we've got the Floyd Valley Healthcare float. Let's talk a little bit about Floyd Valley Healthcare if we got anything.
Whether you have a Friday night fever or fever on any day, please know Floyd Valley Healthcare is here for you. And let's go Bulldogs.
Yeah, let's go Bulldogs. Absolutely. Floyd Valley Healthcare tossing out some popcorn for us, it looks like. And they're opening up their brand new Floyd Valley Pharmacy here in the not-too-distant future as well. So that's a great addition to the Floyd Valley Healthcare campus here in Lamar's. Coming up next, it looks like it's American Bank. Anything about American Bank we can talk about here?
They believe in achieving success together, and go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs. That's a great theme. I like it. All right, after American Bank, it looks like we've got Total Motors on the way for us. Let's talk about Total Motors.
Total Motors has a dazzling inventory, a sales team that's always in step, and deals that'll make you want to bust a move. So slip on those dancing shoes and head to Total Motors, another good fit with the theme this year, which is Friday Night Fever.
Absolutely. Total Motors, all kinds of inventory available there, and they are proud to be in the Lamar's community as well. Next up, I'm sure this one hits close to home
It
for
does.
Claire, Central Dance Academy.
It does. This will be my 14th year dancing at
Wow.
Central Dance Academy, so this one really hits close to home. And shout out to Miss Beth Rudin, Miss Amy Davis. Yeah, I couldn't do my dance career without them, and I'm really grateful for their help and support throughout these years.
Yeah, they're such a great part of the community. They
Yeah.
got a group of some girls back there. It looks like there's probably some of the elementary school girls out there and representing Central Dance Academy well. So it's great to see them out there. And you can always check out cdaiowa.com if you would like to learn more about Central Dance Academy. A nice performance put on for us here as they continue down the parade route. So that's Central Dance Academy as they continue on, and they're dancing to some disco music, which only makes
course,
sense. I
yes.
mean, it fits with the theme, of course. Up next is let's see, we've got Century 21 ProLink, some great real estate agents here in town. Let's talk about Century 21 ProLink.
Yeah, their mission is to passionately build our communities through the highest quality of real estate. Their agents strive to offer the best services to their clients during all stages of buying, looking at homes and purchasing new homes. And yeah, they're always there.
Century 21 Pro Link, great people there. They helped us out in trying to find our home in town, and great people. Get Brandon 360 coming up next. They're kind of moving along quickly here, so we'll continue on. But Get Brandon 360, a great sponsor of KLEM as well. T-shirts, all kinds of apparel can be found at Get Branded 360. Next up, we have Plymouth County Fair Royalty coming by. The fair happening this past summer, and the Fair Royalty is riding on the back of that car as well. So after the Plymouth County Fair Royalty, it's Iowa State Bank. Let's see, do we have anything about Iowa State Bank at all?
Iowa State Bank is proud to be a sponsor of Lamar's Community Schools. Want to finish that?
What?
I said, do you want to finish that next part?
You got it.
At Iowa State Bank, our mission is to be professional, friendly, confident servants to our customers and communities, and proudly guide quality products at competitive rates and prices. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Iowa State Bank, for the work they do in town. A couple others coming up. Cent Credit Union, great sponsors on KLEM Radio as well. Cent Credit Union coming by, along with Perspective Insurance. Those two are doing a great job.
I know the Bulldog.
Yeah, we got a Bulldog riding the golf cart for Perspective Insurance as well. And I thought they weren't supposed to lift their head up. I thought that was the rule there.
Secret identity.
I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. So there we go. Perspective Insurance stopping by as well. Up next to one of my favorite places to go in Lamar's when I need a nice meal. It's Lolly's East Side is coming by the parade here. What do we have on Lolly's East Side?
Lolly's East Side, I think, is once again a great place to go out to eat. I've been going there with my grandpa since I was little.
Yep.
Also, is it Vandermeer Bakery that's there
Yes.
right now as
Yep.
well?
Yep. Yeah, there's all kinds of great goodies. So you got the donuts on the tire, and you got the chicken walking in the parade. I mean, no better combo there. You can get that all at Lolly's East Side. Although I do feel for the chicken. It is a hot day today, so they're putting in the work. That is for sure.
Cooking chicken in and out of the restaurant.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. Yeah, that'll be a roasted chicken once things are over, which you can get at Lolly's East Side here in Lamar's. Habitué Coffee is coming by next. Habitué Coffee and Bakery, located here in downtown Lamar's. And then, of course, we've got we got Christmas in hometown Lamar's. It's being driven by the fire department. And gosh, it's crazy to think about, but that's not too far away. Christmas in hometown Lamar's. When does it say when that's coming up for sure?
I think that's the end of November.
End of November. There
Yeah.
we go. Well, perfect. So, that's that's going to be here in the not too distant future, which also means probably snow's on the way. But
Yeah.
it's kind of inevitable when you live in Northwest Iowa. That's just the way it goes.
I'm just grateful for no snow on homecoming.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, you and me both. I will sit here and bake before I sit here in snow.
Yeah.
That's for sure. All right. After Christmas in hometown Lamar's, it's Lamar's Eye Care. Do we have anything on them?
Yeah, they provide comprehensive eye care for the entire family. Their staff takes time to get to know you and your vision needs to provide care when possible.
Perfect. Lamar's Eye Care. Glad to have them as part of the parade as well. And, another dance group coming our way. Not quite the one you have gone to, but Turnaround Dance Academy and
many
Gymnastics
friends there.
Studio.
Yeah.
It still does great work as well.
Oh, yes.
Well, let's see. They've got a number of girls out there dancing and putting on a nice performance for us. And I think we're going to get some stunts as well.
Yeah.
This is the stuff I could never do. Yeah, they lift the girl up and have three holding on to her
Wow.
Jeez.
with concrete underneath, no less.
Quite commitment.
Oh man, I props to
Pretty
them.
risky.
They're I don't know, they're 15, 20 years younger than me, but they are 9 times braver than I am. So props to them. Turnaround Dance and Gymnastics Studio here in Lamar's. Up next as well, the Lamar's Knights of Columbus Council 1466. They just got done with their phone-a-thon for Life Skills Training Center. Always a pleasure to work with Knights of Columbus. Now it is time to turn around. We got another band on the way following Northwest Bank. So let's turn it over to the band. caught the back end of that, but that's the Lamar's Community Middle School Band playing the fight song for us. Good to have them in the parade as well. Coming up next, it is, looks like the bowling team is coming by. Gary Brady running with that state runner-up trophy that both the girls and the boys earned last year. So good to have them in the parade riding a fire truck as well. Yeah, all kinds of great bowlers up there.
Yeah.
Lots of hardware to show for it as well. So
It's a great place to do it.
yep, absolutely. Good to have the bowling team part of us. They've got their state runner-up banners for both the boys and the girls. You'll be able to see that on the wall at the Sweet 16 lanes. All right, next is a rowdy bunch. We got the volleyball team coming by. They just got done competing with Sioux City East last night. Tough matchup with the Black Raiders, but they'll try and turn around against all comers at the Spencer tournament coming up tomorrow morning and afternoon as well. So we, of course, are happy to bring coverage of Bulldog volleyball all throughout the season. So tune into KLEM Radio to see how the Bulldog volleyball team does. Next up, we have the football cheer squad. Anything we can talk about there? I know they do some competitive routines as well.
Yeah.
So good to
Nolan, our homecoming king, is on the cheerleading team.
Absolutely. So he's sporting his crown and joining the cheerleaders the second time around through the parade. The football cheer team, you can enjoy that throughout the football game tonight. And there is no football game without a football team. And the Bulldog football team starts district play tonight. They take on the Spencer Tigers, and should be a good matchup, I think.
Oh yeah, gotta love this team. Got a whole crowd.
And they're shouting you out there. Yeah, dude. There we go. There's the football team. So good.
Gotta love Ken Vigdal and
Yep.
that, all the
All the Bulldog football players coming by. They've got two floats on it, so good to have them here. And they are taking on, of course, the Spencer Tigers tonight at 7 o'clock. A big football game starts district play, so when you talk about that with Coach Vingdahl all throughout the season, the games matter. You want to win every game, obviously, but the district games take a little bit more importance. So we'll have those for you here throughout the season on KLEM, and we do the road games, of course. So looking forward to another good Bulldog football district schedule. Starts with Spencer tonight at 7 o'clock. Make sure you come on out and support the Bulldogs. Should be a great night to enjoy some football. And the tailgate, of course, at 5:30, right before the football game gets started. All right, up next we have another athletic program here at Lamar's Community. This would be the cross-country team. And this is middle school and high school.
Yeah.
They just got done running in Sioux Center. So I know one thing. If I just got done running yesterday, I would still need today to recover, and they look like they haven't broken a sweat. So.
No, they're looking great out here on the float. Sounds like they're having a great season so far. Props to them. As a runner, I know what it takes, and I can't even imagine running as much as they do.
Yeah, 400 meters like you talk about in the 4x4. That it does not compare
No.
to the miles and miles they put in. So, and the Queen Sienna Cass was on that float as well for the cross-country team. A couple more coming by. Mid-States Bank is on the way here. Do we have stuff on Mid-States Bank to talk about?
Yeah, they're a community bank dedicated to providing the highest quality customer service. As a community bank, the hard-earned money you deposit is with them and works harder even as they reinvest it.
A wonderful Mid-States Bank, a great part of the community. I'm glad to have them here in the parade as well. While we have a little bit of a lull in the action, let's thank some more of our sponsors here for the 2024 Homecoming Parade broadcast. Sponsors like Wicked Graphics, as well as Simonson Chiropractic, Farm Bureau agent Tyler Meekma, as well as State Farm agent Jake Bell, the Lamar's Barbershop, as well as Advanced Eye Healthcare, and Lamar's Public Storage, some of our great sponsors that bring you the Homecoming Parade all throughout the season. And again, they brought you the coronation ceremony as well here on KLEM Radio. But if you would like to watch it back, once again, you can do so on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Of course, we've already kind of spoiled the outcome of the coronation ceremony, but you can still enjoy all of the fun games and speeches and things like that were given throughout that ceremony. And again, that can be found on our YouTube page, KLEM Radio on YouTube. All right, next up on the parade route after Mid-States Bank, I believe, is it the, it looks like Shrunk Roofing. Yep. What do we have on Shrunk Roofing to talk about?
For all your roofing and siding needs, give Shrunk Roofing a call. Thank you, Shrunk Roofing.
Absolutely. 712-204-2206 is that number to call for Shrunk Roofing. And they got a couple of trucks that have come by the homecoming parade here this afternoon. And again, tonight, the football game, it is Lamar's Community and Spencer kicking off at 7 o'clock. You can watch the game on the Huddle page, at Lamar's Community Huddle page, with our own Gabe Davis. He'll be bringing you the broadcast for that contest. He joins us throughout the road games as well. So, going to be a good contest. Tune into that at 7 o'clock, or, of course, we would prefer you to be in attendance to the game. It's at Lamar's Community Stadium. Coming up next is the YMCA. They are a great part of the Lamar's community as well, and glad to have them come by the parade route as well. All right, after YMCA, we've got, it looks like the Future Farmers of America coming by, the FFA chapter for the parade route. What do we have about FFA?
The FFA float shows the highlights and the values of the FFA, leadership, growth, and community. It is a simple float to represent the biggest aspects of FFA, to show the community what Lamar's FFA chapter represents.
And, of course, these are the folks that will be feeding us here in the not-too-distant future.
Yeah.
So glad that they are learning the trades, and great to have them as part of the parade route as well. Next up is the Trades and Industries Skills program that Lamar's community puts on. This is such a great program as well, because talk about the trades being a dying art, but I don't think that's the case in Lamar's. Great program that the high school puts on, and just a reminder that you can do some great work with your hands and be a very, very important part of the community. And it's great to have them here. The Skills USA officer, president is Caleb Brewer, vice president Wyatt Vaughn, Jersey Nelson, secretary, and the reporter is Becca Detloff. So a great program at Lamar's Community School. Next up, we've got the Future Bulldogs on the way here. Yep, and they give a shout out. That would be the Lamar's Community Youth Football Team. So these are the Bulldogs you'll be able to see come 4 or 5 years from now on under the Friday Night Lights. So yeah, good to have them down the parade route as well. What talk about I think we have something about the Lamar's Youth Football program there.
These 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th graders play flag football on Saturdays in September, and then the 5th and 6th graders play tackle football on Saturdays in September.
That's a great program to set up the varsity program for success and just continue to build on that culture Coach Vigdahl always talks about. Good to have them represent. There's a few floats, so yeah, there's 3rd through 6th graders part of this. So it is a deep youth program, and part of why we've got such a good varsity football program. So they're getting ready for their season to continue. Saturdays in September with flag football, a little bit of tackle football there. It's good to have them as part of the parade as well. So we're coming down to the end of the parade route here, and soon anyway. We still have a few more to get by. But again, the football game tonight is Lamar's and Spencer. That'll be a 7 o'clock kickoff. Coming out, enjoy it. There are some great, it should be a great game. And, of course, a reminder as well, we will be chatting with Ken Vigdahl coming up tomorrow morning. Just a little after the 8 o'clock, top of the hour. We'll do that on the KLEM Coaches Corner, which you can tune into right here on KLEM Radio. Always a pleasure to chat with Ken Vigdahl throughout the season. We'll do that after the football game coming up tomorrow morning on the Coach's Corner. Well, up next, after the youth football program, it looks like the wrestling club is coming our way. Anything about Lamar's wrestling?
The Lamar's Wrestling Club is your local youth wrestling club, and signing up flyers will be distributed to each school next month.
Well, wonderful.
3K through 8th grade.
Wonderful. Yeah, that's another program that sets up the varsity program for success, and Coach Asenius and the group do a great job. Up next are our friends from across town. It's the Galen Catholic cheer squad coming our way, and the Galen Catholic football team with their cheerleaders. They'll be in action in Akron tonight. If you can't make it out to Akron for their contest with Akron Westfield, you can tune into it right here on KLEM Radio, or you can watch it on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Our coverage of the game will start at 6:15 with the scouting report, and we'll have kickoff at 7 o'clock as well. Again, that's Galen Catholic and Akron Westfield. High school football is coming your way tonight here on KLEM.
Sounds like they're coming off of a great win last week.
They did. They only beat the #1 team in the state. You know, that's not a big deal. So Coach Schindler and the crew have a great team going. Going to be a tough matchup with Akron Westfield though tonight. I know that. All right, up next we heard from the Lamar's community band programs. Now it's time for the Galen Catholic band. They're coming by here to represent Galen Catholic School. Their homecoming is next week, so we'll be doing a lot more with Galen Catholic coming up next week to celebrate homecoming there. But for now, let's turn our attention to the Galen Catholic Marching Band. The Galen Catholic Marching Band on their way. Just getting a little excerpt of their performance there, and they are a great part of the fun and the parade here this year as well. Once again, we have a little break in what's to come on the parade route while we have a little bit of time. Let's once again thank some of our sponsors bringing you this homecoming parade broadcast. Sponsors like Gretkin Family Eye Care, as well as Arnold Motor Supply, Langle's Plumbing and Heating, Jim's Feed Supply, Rex Winkle Funeral Homes, as well as Mesher's Clothing, Sugar and Spice, Shop Gary Boutique, Hotop Jewelry and Gifts, New York Life Agent Al Potabom, Bling and Fashions, Kellen's Excavating, DK Tree Removal, as well as the Lamar's Agri Center and MRK Insurance. Just some of the many fine sponsors bringing you this parade broadcast right here on KLEM Radio. All right, after Galen Catholic Band, we still have a little break in the action, so I guess I'll ask you guys, what's kind of your favorite part of homecoming week? I know there's a lot of things that the community doesn't always see that just kind of the school participates in.
Yeah. This week, there's been lots of fun points. I think coronation was really cool this year to see it on Tuesday.
Yep.
I thought that was something different from last year, and I thought it seemed to work well. It seemed to bring the community together on Tuesday and then again on Friday today. On Wednesday night, all grades in the high school competed in powder puff.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a lot of fun. Got lots of bruises, but it was a lot of fun.
You're not trying if you don't have any bruises.
No,
I
a
mean,
few black eyes, a few bruises, but, it was a fun night. It was a fun night.
Football, even a powder puff game, it is a contact sport. So, yeah, that's always fun, too. So, Mason, anything else that you enjoyed from homecoming week?
I just love how the community gets together and all the students have fun during this week, and yeah.
Yep, it's a great week. So, well, homecoming is still enjoying today anyway. Again with the parade and with the football game coming up at 7:00. Lamar's and Spencer. That tailgate sounds really good. It starts at 5:30, so make sure you come on out. There's always great food. Again, that tailgate starting at Jim Lorenzen Field. It'll be probably right there on the Total Motors Tailgate Plaza, so that's a nice addition to the stadium and a good ability to utilize that. All right, up next we have Her Health Women's Center. What do we have about them?
Her Health Women's Center is empowering women and families facing unexpected pregnancies in Siouxland, Sioux City, and Lamar's. They provide free services and practical support. They give each of their clients the care and attention they need, empowering them to make informed decisions for themselves and for their future. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Her Health Women's Center, a great part of the town. And now after them, we have Bike Central. And what do we have information about Bike Central here?
They just say give Corey a call if you need to get your bike tuned up, and yeah, he's your guy.
Yeah, new ownership as well. Corey and Jill Cunard are part of Bike Central now. Good to have them on board. The Rotary Club of Lamar's driving the float is a tractor, a 1953 McCormick Farmall Super H. So I love seeing all those vintage tractors as part of the parade here today. Next up, a new addition to the parade, Cugini's Italian Restaurant in Merrill. It's good to have them as part of the parade. Go on and check them out. Just a little out of town, but still part of the Lamar's Community School District there in Merrill. And that's a great great business to have as part of the parade here today on a very warm day in Lamar's. Not usually the temperature we enjoy for homecoming week, but we are playing with the cards we have been dealt and enjoying it nonetheless. So that's on the way here. And let's see. After that, we have LifeWise. So what do we have about LifeWise here?
LifeWise is a Bible-based character education program. They are serving our community and serving over 200 students in the Lamars. For more information, visit lifewise.org/LamarsIA.
Perfect. LifeWise, great to have LifeWise Academy here in town and be a part of the homecoming parade as well with some of their great volunteers. And there is some more candy on the way. So we again we'll need to stop by a dentist after the parade.
We're fully
is over.
stocked.
Yes, absolutely. So we will not go hungry on candy, that's for sure. Again, a little stoppage in the action. Let's thank some more of our sponsors bringing you this broadcast, like Century 21 ProLink agent Julie Hurt, McCormick Distributing, OC Detailing, as well as Little Rascals Preschool and Daycare, Pro Alignment and Tire, as well as Budget Automotive, Hummers Lawn Care, Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare on the broadcast as well, Colbeck Hay and Grinding, Klein Insulation, Nohava Construction, MCAT and Company, and more great sponsors like Wicked Graphics, Simonson Chiropractic, Farm Bureau agent Tyler Meekma, State Farm Insurance agent Jake Bell, the Lamar's Barbershop, Advance Eye Healthcare, and the Lamar's Public Storage Company. So great sponsors bringing you homecoming festivities all throughout this week for Lamar's Community High School right here on KLEM Radio. And, of course, this parade broadcast is also on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. So, again, that reminds me, if you have not tuned in and are just tuning in and thinking, oh, I missed all the parade, well, don't worry. We've got it all for you on our YouTube page. You can check that out on the KLEM Radio YouTube channel. Up next is Life Skills Training Center. This is a great organization in Lamar's. Let's talk about them a little bit.
Yeah, Life Skills Training Center is a private nonprofit organization committed to assisting adults with disabilities and the opportunity to achieve maximum independence and productivity. And it's their desire to see every person with disability provided to the community to realize their full fulfillment.
Well, it's a great group, and they just got done with their phone-a-thon. That was part of the Knights of Columbus doing that work as well. All of that goes toward Life Skills Training Center, a wonderful organization. We're so happy to partner with them and get the word out about some of the great things that they do for, again, those people that want to be a part of the community but might not historically have been able to do so due to their disabilities. All right, after Life Skills Training Center, I think this is all the machinery here. It looks like Titan Machinery coming by. Titan Machinery and Agrivision. That's a great group. Let's talk about them a little bit.
Titan Machinery and Agrivision is here for all of your sales, service, and parts needs. For Ag and Turf, good luck, Bulldogs, tonight.
Yes, and that game is a 7 o'clock kickoff again against the Spencer Tigers. Trying to start the district schedule 1-0. And then, of course, we wrap up the parade with Lamar's Finest, the fire rescue department here. And we thank them for their great service to the community of Lamar's and making sure we all stay safe. And that will give you a little jump scare there. They're always making sure we're paying attention here. So we thank them for keeping us on our toes as much as they do as well. But Lamar's Finest does great work here in our town, keeping us safe and making sure that they can respond to anything needed. Well, that's going to bring an end to our homecoming parade broadcast. Thanks so much for tuning in. Again, a reminder, the high school football game tonight at Jim Lorenzen Field. It is a 7 o'clock kickoff between Lamar's and Spencer. It will have a tailgate to start things off at 5:30. So make sure you come on out and support the Bulldogs as they try and start district playoff with a 1-0 record. Again, thanks to Claire Susanville, thanks to Mason Pippett for joining us on the broadcast.
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun to have you on with us. Stay tuned. Coming up later tonight, we have high school football, Galen Catholic and Akron Westfield. You can tune into that here on KLEM Radio. Until then, so long, and thanks for tuning in to the 2024 Lamar's Community Homecoming Parade broadcast right here on KLEM Radio.
Thanks for tuning in to the live broadcast of the 2024 Lamar's Community Homecoming Parade. This broadcast has been brought to you by Gretkin Family Eye Care, Arnold Motor Supply, Langle's Plumbing and Heating, Jim's Feed Supply, Rexwinkle Funeral Homes, Measures Clothing, Sugar and Spice, Shop Gary Boutique, Hotop Jewelry and Gifts, New York Life Agent Al Potabom, Bling and Fashions, Kellen's Excavating, as well as DK Tree Removal, the Lamar's Agri Center, MRK Insurance, Century 21 ProLink Agent Julie Hurt, McCormick Distributing, OC Detailing, Little Rascals Preschool and Daycare, Pro Alignment and Tire, Budget Automotive, Hummer's Lawn Care, Guardian Angel Preschool and Daycare, as well as Colbag Hay and Grinding, Klein Installation, Nohava Construction, MCAT and Company, Wicked Graphics, Simonson Chiropractic, Farm Bureau Agent Tyler Meekma, State Farm Agent Jake Bell, the Lamar's Barber Shop, Advance Eye Healthcare, and Lamar's Public Storage. Join us next week for homecoming coverage of Galen Catholic School right here on KLEM Radio.